All right, good morning, brothers and sisters of the hook. Salty Kayak and Big John's in the front of the boat.
Yes, sir.
Hey, say hey, Big John.
Hey, glad to be here.
Well, putting my trolling motor back together went so smooth, it went too smooth. And the one thing I overlooked, it was my fault, is I put the head on where the GPS, see that? It's backwards. And you can put it on backwards. So it will not hold the boat in position. Everything's working, and I don't have a Phillips screwdriver on the boat. I got a slot, actually 2 slot screwdrivers. So we're having to throw the anchor out. But we're out here at a natural reef about 18 miles out. We hope to catch something, have a little fun out here. Beautiful, gorgeous day the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and catch some fish.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll get back to you in a little bit. And once again, Big John scores before Salty Kayak. This could be the Big John day. What you got on there for bait, Big John? Oh, one of those rare and endangered red sea bass.
Ready snappers.
Oh, red snapper, okay.
It's dead mullet.
Dead mullet, frozen mullet.
Oh.
That blasted John has caught 3 fish, to my none. And I still got none. Something's biting on one of my lines though. I got a frozen finger mullet on there. Okay, we are in 83 feet of water, almost 84, and water temperature is only 59.7 degrees. That's cold.
It's cool.
There's some kind of cool water there.
It's a gorgeous day. Wow.
Oh yeah. All right, John's caught a 12-inch black sea bass. I caught a 13 and an 1/8 inch black sea bass, so I got one in the cooler. I think I forgot to press the record button. And I think there's a triggerfish down there just gnawing our bait up like crazy. Yeah, I am sure of that. Eating the belly right out of my mullet. Triggerfish. This is on shrimp. I'm looking for Mr. Grunt. I think I'm getting a bite there on that line too with what's left of that finger mullet. Oh, got me a grunt. Got me a grunt. That's exactly what I'm looking for too. Cut bait, thank you Lord. Put this down here just to check this out real quick. Nope. False alarm. Big John hooks up again. We are in a good spot. Or the bite is hot. That looks like a black sea bass to me. Close. Holler out and let me know. Close. I hear mine in the cooler there fussing.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think he's gonna make it?
Well, wait. Squish him.
This is full length of his tail.
Nope.
Close his mouth. Does that help any? No, 12 and a half. Daggone it. Well, John is on fire today. Feels so good to get out.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Another black sea bass. About same size. We need them a little bit bigger.
I'm willing.
Wow. Something chewing on this. Like crazy.
I lost a 1/2 inch instead of gaining a 1/2 inch.
Did you? Keep trying, we'll get there. I got fish chawing on this front tail like crazy here. Well, it really is pretty much non-stop action here. You hit the bottom, a minute later you got a fish on. Or close to it. And most of them are black sea bass. Only caught one red snapper so far. Wow. There's another little black sea bass. A little BSB. I need them bigger for me. But this is just a little BSB. There you go. And while I'm at it, let me give a shout out, birthday shout out. Happy birthday to B. Trice Moore. And a shout out, John, to the Kent County Middle School in Kent County, Maryland.
Maryland? It's cold up there.
It's cold up there. You guys stay warm. Watch our fishing videos so it'll warm your heart. It'll warm your heart.
Happy birthday. Many more.
Yep. And what did you have to say about the fishing poles and the...
Well, I'm going to show you this.
Okay.
That's my pacer pole. This pole right here is a pin slammer with a pin battle given me by my new best friend. I think it's Jeff in Georgia. Is that right?
Jeff in Georgia, okay. I'm pretty sure.
My memory is a little shorter than these 12-inch black sea bass. But, oh, wonderful. I'm catching fish, just not got a keeper on it yet.
Yep.
But it's working.
You got a fish on there now.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff from Georgia.
Jeff from Georgia. Yeah.
You gave Big John a nice rod and reel.
This could be it right here.
Oh, you got two grunts. One's a pig fish.
That's a big pig.
Yeah, you can keep that. I'd keep that pig.
I think I will keep that.
Keep that pig. Alrighty.
You're good eating. Thank you.
And how about that your other reel?
My other reel I didn't bring with me this time. I brought that big one.
Yeah.
But I got another reel also from
brother.
Come
on.
I had it right there on the tip of my tongue. I got Kent on the brain, doggone it.
Brother Dean.
Hmm?
Brother Dean.
Brother Dean Kettner.
Yep. Brother Dean Kettner.
It's Kettner, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dean.
I put that to work the other day, but it didn't work very hard.
Yeah.
We were at the jetty and it was so rough.
Yeah, we just basically had to turn around and come in. All right, there we go. Happy birthday.
I'm putting that pig in the cooler.
Well, I'm going to put on some squid while we're waiting for the bite. The bite seems to have dropped off a little bit. John, did I tell you that my son in Australia got me what's called a Google Mini?
A Google
Mini, M-I-N-I.
Okay.
And what you do is you hook it up to your router, or just plug it in. You don't hook it up to your router. You just plug it in, basically. And what you can do is you can go, "Hey Google, open YouVersion and read John 3:16." And it will open YouVersion and read John 3:16 for you. Pretty cool.
Aren't those things neat?
I'd like to take home a mess of legal-sized black sea bass. That'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful. There's another medium-sized, small black sea bass. Yeah, too small. I think I caught one of your 12-inchers, John.
Yeah. Sharing.
Thank you for sharing your small black sea bass. That's all right.
You'll share one of those keepers.
Yeah. I'm hoping you catch your own. You got one over there? Oh, hey. Let me get over here and get the cam pointing down. You got two fish, one black sea bass and one grunt. Two at a time. So I don't think he's a red guy. If he is, he's not a very big red guy. It is a grunt. Just a grunt. Just bait. I got plenty of bait. We'll throw this guy back. Well, this is the first bigger fish we've had today. And this was on a hunk of grunt. Don't know what it is. Feels like a shark to me. Feels sharky, John.
You think it's a shark?
I think it's sharky. He's shaking his head like it's a shark.
You want to get those lines up? Maybe.
May not need to. He's actually coming up towards the top.
Coming up to my line to get messed up.
Yeah, get yours in. I don't think he's around anything.
Maybe it's not a shark.
Maybe you gotta get him in to know.
Might be a cobia.
Coming up to the top. It could be, but it's awful cold water for a cobe. I see him out there. I saw a flash of color. Awful gray. Looks awful sharky to me. It's a shark. Awful sharky to me. No, you can come back here and bite me off if you want to. Thank you. And he did. Bit me right off. That's the biggest fish of the day. This was on a shrimp, and it is not a shark, and I don't think it's a black sea bass. Fighting too hard. Of course, on this medium action ugly stick, it might just be a big old grunt. Or a red snapper. I haven't caught a red snapper today. Let's see. Come on. Let me see what you are. This might be my first red snapper of the day. I see him down there, and it is a red snapper, ladies and gentlemen. A red snapper. I'll be darned if he must have sure liked that shrimp, because he ate the whole thing. He ate the whole thing. All right, open up. It's about half of it. I see it in there. There you go. Goodbye. Going down, down, down. Down, down, down. Big John got something. What you got there, Big John?
Jeff from Georgia bowl here.
Jeff from Georgia? You got a little bitty red snapper.
Oh my God.
That's a little guy.
What you've done. You started something.
I started a trend, a red snapper catching trend. Oh my. I'm not going to be envious of Big John catching this nice red snapper. If it's a black sea bass, that'd be a nice one. Come on. What we got? Oh, a big one. Nice big black sea. Get him in here, John. Don't let him get off. That's about a 14, 15 incher. Woo! Way to go, big guy. Skunk is out of the boat, front and back.
Just bragging about that, Jeff from Georgia pole.
Yep. That's the Jeff from Georgia pole. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
My goodness. Got the skunk out of the boat. Let me know how big he is. Measure him up there. Let me see. Nice one. Oh, man, he's huge for around here anyway.
Just tail down. I'm going to get the head and tail both down.
14 and a half plus. 14 and a half plus. Way to go, Big John. Here's a meal.
Put that in the cooler.
There's a meal. Yeah, put that in the cooler. Big John is on fire. That could be a keeper if it's another black sea bass. No, it's two. One black sea bass, one grunt. Nah, he's too small. Two at a time, all right. I don't know, I think I snagged him. I'm not quite sure.
Foul hook something?
Yeah. I hit him on the way up. I mean, I felt the bite and tried to...
Did you get that pole out?
No, he's heading towards the front.
Swimming slow, huh?
Yeah. Kind of like a shark, but if he's foul hooked, you can't tell. This is on a half a sardine. But it's another big fish, John. There are some bigger fish here, as you well know.
Come on. Come on back. That would be nice. I'd love that. But he's not heading towards the top. He's under the boat now. Getting closer. But of course he's under the boat, so I can't quite see him. Now he's back towards the back of the boat. It's kind of a weird set. Weird hook set. Yeah, I see him down there, light colored.
Looks like a nurse shark. Or a ray. I snagged a ray. Told you it was kind of a weird.
Yeah, weird fish.
Weird fish.
Let's see, what can I do for you? You may come back and hold that pole while you get
Nah, I'll get him off. He's not floundering around.
Especially that tail.
Yeah. I'm going to let him go to live. Where's his stinger at? Because I got to make sure I stay away from that old stinger.
Yes, sir.
I don't see a stinger on this guy. Yeah, I see it now. Glad I got these gloves. There you go. He's free to go. That was kind of fun. Mystery fish. Big John has caught a nice big shark.
Oh, we got some wiggles going on.
They get feisty in this cold water.
Should have had my buck belt on.
Let me pull my line up just to make sure we're not going to get all dingled up.
I don't see anything yet. He's not coming up very far yet. You could have Bigfoot. You might have caught Bigfoot, John. Got him on your big pole, too. On your Dennis Mills pole. Pacer pole. Pacers won last night. Did they? Got the Pacers color. Fine game Western boat road trip. West Coast is a little tougher than these. Won the first two and then lost the next two. And they won last night against the Spurs. If I see he's gray, I'll grab him and try to break him off for you. Unless you want to. Yeah, he's pretty gray so far. I see him out there.
Yep. You got another ray.
I'll be darned.
All right, let me get my de-hooker and we'll see if we can rescue your...
It's that tail. Don't endanger yourself.
Well,
Cut him off if you need to.
I think we're good. I can just get a hold of that. There you go.
Thank you.
Goodbye. We got some big old stingrays down here.
Yeah.
Big uns. Brother John again. Front of the boat is hot today.
Boat today.
Red snapper, dooby dooby doo. Just a little red snapper. Going back. Feel like a little red snapper though. Feel like a little red snapper. Come on. Let me get you up so I can let you go. Of course, it could be a lane.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, or it could be a keeper-sized black sea bass.
Really?
Oh boy!
Well, hey.
You're my second keeper of the day. Thank you, Lord. That was on a midsection of a grunt.
Grunt belly.
A grunt belly. Yeah. The circle hook comes right out. This guy is 14 and a half. Woo! Nice one. I love these black sea bass. They're good eating. 14 and a half. Thank you, Lord. Blessing me today. Oh. So John's got himself 2 black sea bass in the cooler, and neither of those are big enough to keep. So we've got 2 for 2. 2 for John, 2 for Salty Kayak. Oop, oop, what's that? Feel a bite? They're down there. Boy, you got to pick through the little ones though. The old trolling motor was working right. That'd have gone out deeper and we'd have had some bigger ones. It's a grouper.
Yeah, that's one.
Strawberry grouper. Isn't that beautiful? I think a strawberry grouper, I think. Beautiful fish. A nice little bite. Had a nice little bite. I got a fish on here or not? No. John got a fish? Yes. Front of the boat today, folks.
That's unusual. But I'm loving it.
Grunt and black sea bass. That seems to be your
Combination.
combo today. There's a bite. Got a hunk of grunt on here. A lot of little fish. Very few big enough to keep, but a couple. Well, we're not too far from heading back in. It's been a great day out here fishing. John's got 2 black sea bass. That's a pig fish. And Salty Kayak's got 2 black sea bass. And you gonna keep that pig?
I think I am.
That gives you, you've kept, that's 3 pig fish you've kept so far. It's good eating, folks. We've had a pretty good day for the middle of winter in our shirt sleeves. Love it. God's blessing us. We'll get back to you when we head back in. Snapper. It doesn't feel like a black sea bass. If it is, it's a keeper. It's a keeper if it's a black sea bass. It's looking awful red. Yeah. Looking awful red. We have not caught any gigantic red snapper here today, though. They must have moved offshore in this stormy weather.
They can't leave it alone.
Big John pulling up something else. Boy, he's catching them 2 at a time. Not keepers, but eventually one will be a keeper. Boom! 2 ruby lips. Please click the big red button and subscribe. It really helps us keep gas in this boat and the boat going. Thank you.